What da da ding, what da 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 ding. Easy, Miss Allah, come for mash it up again. Yo! What up, y'all? My name is Cymarshall Law, and you are now in tune to the Cymarshall Law Show, where we do what? Stay true to ourselves and never, ever conform. Welcome to the show, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're going to have an incredibly great show today. It's on a great topic. It's based on law number 29 in my book, and that law is use the power found within silence. I know a lot of us need to take that one home with us. A lot of us just out here just talking to talk. So again, Law 29, use the power found within silence. But before we get into the show, as usual, we're going to start the show with our affirmations, meditations, prayers for you, me, the earth, the universe, the multiverse. We're going to start like this. Universal God, Most High, Jah! Cosmic intelligence, the great architect, one above all. Love, universe. Thank you for allowing us to wake up today with inner peace. God, thank you for our mental clarity. Thank you for our emotional stability. Thank you for our emotional intelligence. Thank you for our mental fortitude. God, thank you for our soul's resilience. God, thank you for allowing us the strength to get past adversities. God, thank you for true friends. God, thank you for family members that support us. God, thank you for new opportunities. God, thank you for travel. God, thank you for safety. God, thank you for allowing us to grow in ways that we didn't even know we could grow. God, thank you for allowing us to see parts of ourselves that we didn't even realize were there before. God, thank you for allowing us to see the giants within all of us. God, thank you for insights. God, thank you for abundance. God, thank you for affluence, prosperity. God, thank you for creativity. God, thank you for entertainment. God, thank you for peace. God, thank you for alarm clocks. Let me start the show. Now, we do appreciate, thank you for jokes, thank you for comedy, thank you for getting things done, thank you for productivity. It's going to be a great week, and I'm here to motivate y'all, inspire y'all, so you can be the greatest version of yourselves. But let's get into the show. My name is Cymarshall Law. You know what time it is. Let's do it. Law 29. Use the power found within silence. There is enormous power found in silence, found in stillness. Sometimes a non-action is the best action. When you are quiet, you give the universe a chance to process and create with all of the thoughts, emotions, and steps you have already taken. However, if you never stop to allow the universe to react and respond to you because your requests are continually changing, it takes a longer time period for your dreams to become your reality. Imagine you are ordering from a restaurant, but every so often, you call the waiter to change your order. Eventually, you will get something to eat, but it will take extended time if you keep changing your order if you don't stop and allow your chef time to cook. Sometimes you need to be silent to give the universe time to process your order. When you have done all you can, and then leave a person or situation alone, more often than not, that person or situation will come back to you all on its own after a period of your silence. Additionally, you would be surprised at what you can find out in silence. People and situations often reveal their true nature eventually on their own, if you give them the space to do so. Give yourself the quiet needed to help manifest whatever it is your heart desires. My soul, verse 1. Have the house, have the car, have the sun, moon, and every star. You can have anything, don't matter who you are, but you can never ever have the soul of Cymar. My mom wouldn't leave this alone, inspired by Nina Simone. This is me in a poem. You can have the food, have the water. You can have the chaos without the order. No money to your name, not even a quarter. Feel you tried hard but don't have one supporter. You can have a dream, you can have a nightmare. Might even have an opponent who doesn't fight fair. Life moves fast, let's have this discussion. Cause you could have everything or you could have nothing. There's a lot of things you could have, I know, but you can never have my soul. 1. Have the house, have the car, have the sun, moon, and every star. You can have anything, no matter who you are, but you can never ever have the soul of Cymar. When I bought my first house, the commitment was the largest one I had ever made in my life at that time. I would be locked into this place until I paid off 6 figures or at least 30 years of monthly payments. I was also driving a luxury car I didn't own, and I was still paying on. In the end, these are just material things. How much do they mean compared to the price of my soul, which is never for sale because it's priceless? I see the sun, moon, and stars as what they are, celestial entities that are distant cousins of mine, as the universe is my extended body. However, my point here was that on Earth, to the universal level, I will not be compromised for anything or anyone. 2. My mind wouldn't leave this alone. When something means a lot to me, or when a subject matter is compelling because it's relatable, I can become a bit obsessed with intrigue. I want to know all the ins and outs. During these times, I could just not stop thinking about how people gave up who they were because life came into play for worse or seemingly better. Not to say they were any less for this, however, you can look into some people's eyes and tell they have settled for their slot in life, given up their dreams. Some even act like they don't care or make fun of others who late in life are still following their dreams. I'll bet out of envy. The road less traveled is one walked with bravery. Not everyone has it in them to stay true to their path when the going gets tough. And the going always gets tough. 3. Inspired by Nina Simone, this is me in a poem. Nina Simone is one of my favorite muses. I love everything that I know about her. She was who she was with reckless abandon. Nina was genuine, direct, and would never conform in a time when that's what most were forced to do. She was artistic bravery at its finest. I aspire to be half the person she was. 4. You can have the food, have the water. Most of the food at the grocery store has chemicals in it or on it. And where I live, the water from the tap is generally contaminated. The fruits have no seeds, and the vegetables look coated with wax. So yeah, you can have the food and the water. My point here is, just give me what's real, please. 5. You can have chaos without order. No money to your name, not even a quarter. Feel you tried hard but don't have one supporter. Again, here, looking for a piece of peace. I am generally an orderly guy. Even though I may work well in chaos, it doesn't mean I wouldn't mind some quiet to sift through my own thoughts and feelings instead of the energies I have picked up on throughout the day. Additionally, it can be a struggle to find that peace because in society, so much revolves around the chase of money. Without the money, are you the same person you are with it? I would like to think I may not change with additional material possessions, spiritually remaining the same genuine artifact and keeping my soul intact. 6. You can have a dream, you can even have a nightmare. Might even have an opponent who doesn't fight fair. Life moves fast, let's have this discussion. Cause you could have everything or you could have nothing. There's a lot of things you can have, I know. But you can never have my soul. I have heard about so many people selling their souls to realize their dreams. And then ironically, those dreams become nightmares. However, on my best days, I will not allow neither a dream nor a nightmare to compromise the integrity of who I am. I suggest you don't either. As times change quickly, but the essence of who you are will remain. Be who you are regardless of the sunshine or rain, and you will always be prepared to handle both.
Look at you, you look fine. How do you do? Been a while since alone in your room. Been around but haven't found no one like you.
yeah. The 4 hours taking silent flight, they didn't hear us approach, we vibe in the night. And you can find me off in the field and spitting, spot praying my binocular field of vision. When we drop, they flock, the appeal is wisdom. Heading back to the top with a fearless vision. With the mic and our talents, rise to the challenge like life in the balance, hitting with a different language. Slap bird brains like a tambourine, hang between the trees till we swoop, swoop. The owls are back again, haters can't ascertain. Tried trappers, but we're breaking out the coop. In my habitat on the tracks, it's astounding. Feathers on my back that match the surroundings. Fans rush to the doors, get crushed in my claws. Spit remains in the dust on the floor.
Yeah, the owls gaze, picks praise with the E6 sprays from the beak when there's children to feed. In the nest, I wanna leave the 4 wings of breed, born to be fly. So it's only right I hit the breeze while big owl screaming from the other trees. Rusty and Tegan looking keen, so it's time to leave. You hear the swoop behind lines, you wouldn't dare pass it. Talking to the blueprint for the stealth aircraft with the crash move like a lightning flash.
Wa-da-da-ding, wa-da-da-da-da-ding. Cymarshall Law back in effect. And you are now in tune to the Cymarshall Law Show. If you're enjoying the show, please subscribe. Tell people about it because we are growing and we want you to be a part of the growth. We appreciate y'all. If you enjoy the show, just share it out. Cost you nothing. I appreciate y'all. So we are talking about silence and the power that can be found within silence. I love this topic because I'm a quiet guy. If you know me personally, you know that I'm a quiet guy. I have a lot to say, but I'm definitely quiet. And one of the reasons I'm quiet for the most part is because I like to take information in. I truly believe we know all the answers. We have all the information inside of us. And I feel like I find more information when I quiet down and go silent, close my eyes, than when I'm looking for it, reading for it, watching for it. When I can get quiet within myself, the answers come to me. This has been proven. A lot of things come to me besides answers. Things just happen. No, excuse me. I don't want to say things just happen. I'll give you an example. I used to have a job at a insurance company, and each month there was an award for who had the most sales, selling like insurance books to insurance adjusters. I was the top sales representative for 8 months in a row. And you might think that I was the top sales rep for 8 months in a row because I just knew the job better than everyone else. But I don't think that was true, because there were like real big dogs, pit bulls, who were killing it every month before I decided that I wanted a piece of the pie. And what I never told to them, or maybe I told some people, maybe they didn't believe me, but what I had done to start being the top representative for 8 months in a row was I started meditating. I started visualizing me winning every month. I started visualizing me getting sales. I started feeling the feeling of getting sales. And I was doing all this, not reading anything, not talking to anyone, not having any action besides being quiet within myself and focusing on creating a visual picture of what I wanted in my head. And the only way I was going to be able to do that is if I acknowledged the silence, the power that can be found within silence. Because if there's the TV on, if there's people talking to me, if I'm like flipping through social media, this power that we all have is going to be hard to reach, because it's like I feel like we all have a direct connection with the universe, God, Jah, whatever you want to call that energy. And I feel like you can have a direct source of all the answers in the world if you can just quiet down, because the universe is all knowing. And one of the most biggest misconceptions I've ever found is that we're separate from the universe. I, through and through, believe that the universe is all of our extended bodies. And I also believe that the universe is all-knowing. So if the universe is all-knowing and we're a part of that, if we can just quiet down, more than likely, the answers that we're looking for, the universe will send them. I often find that when I can find time to meditate in the morning, quiet down. First I pray, think about the things that I would like to happen, my intentions and desires, and then I just quiet down. When I do that in the morning, my days always run smoother, always. And when I don't meditate in the morning and give myself 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour of silence, it is very easy for me to see the difference in my days. When I'm able to be quiet, I'm more calm, I'm more alert, I have improved focus. Everything slows down. It's like when I'm able to calm down on the inside, even if life is moving fast, I'm able to slow it down. It's almost like when Neo was able to see the Matrix for what it really was, then he was able to catch bullets. I feel like I'm able to get to a place where I can metaphorically catch bullets, but the only way I'm doing that is if I give myself the pathway to the power that you can find within silence. You see more, you hear more, you feel more. All your senses are more heightened. I often talk about us being superheroes with superpowers. I believe this through and through. And I believe the direct connection to get to those superpowers is through silence and knowing yourself. And the best way to know yourself is to go inside, quiet down. And you'll find so much power there, because when you quiet down, you get this feeling over you that you're just connected. When you can do it in the right way and clear your thoughts and not be thinking about things that are non-consequential every, few seconds. When you're able to just stop and just be, you get a feeling that you're just more than your hair, your skin, your bones, your name. You're just more. And that part of you that is more, it's eternal, it's infinite, it's all-knowing. But the only way to get to that infinite, all-knowing part of yourself, the part of yourself that is the universe's extended body, is through silence. And when you're able to quiet down your soul, your mind, your body, all things can come to you because you have a direct connection with something that is unlimited. So when you can think positive thoughts and then also have a calm feeling towards something, the universe can now start sending you things. But if there's a lot going on, you're arguing every day, you're sad, you have all these emotions and things going on, you have all this information coming to you because you're not being quiet on the inside. It's like if God could yell to you directions, but he can't yell that to you and you hear it properly. If dogs are barking, cats are meowing, your mans is talking shit, you're watching social media and they're talking nonsense, celebrity gossip, just all types of information that is useless that we consume on a daily basis. Imagine now God is trying to talk to you, but he can't yell to you over all the mess. Quiet down, and you will find enormous power in silence. And the power that you find is going to enable you to do wonderful things, godlike things. But if you never quiet yourself down, those ideas that the universe wants to send you, those thoughts that are clear, the inspiration that you need You can't find it if so much is going on all the time. If you're arguing with your husband, your spouse, you're obsessed with what's going wrong at work. You're obsessed with what you don't have, and you're constantly thinking thoughts of negativity. Sometimes you just have to quiet the mind down. Quietness. So yeah, you in tune with the Cymarshall Law Show, where we stay true to ourselves and never, ever conform. Ever. Now, let me stop. So the joint I forgot to say that I played earlier was Maxwell Silently, and a 4 Owls joint that I blended into, and that was called Silent Flight. So yeah, we're going to get into the book of the week, the movie of the week, the quote of the week, and we'll be right back. My name is Cymarshall Law. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We'll be right back.
Let's see. It's my time again to speak. Right. What should I say to make y'all remember me? Or maybe I just need some stress release. I find balance within simplicity.
Yeah, we got the recipe. Cyanide next to me. Feel our energy. Every word holds integrity. Spitting flame. I feel there's not a better group than us. The game needed something real enough for you to touch.
That's why you scooped it up. So pay attention. It's what we do, my bro. We stay inventing. The greatest lessons were never told or spoke about. You just feel it. And then you know.
Feel it in your soul for grown folk, and we flow for you. For silent laws, another way of saying unspoken truth.
An unwritten rule that you can listen to. That's what we giving you, with melody and rhythm too.
So you better step or respect the set. Never fret, we forever rap for our people living check to check. But you can feel us if you bubbling or struggling.
Hustling to make something out of nothing and not being comforted by Democrats or Republicans. I had enough of it. Check what we're coming with.
Brothers spit different, everybody else have a clone. Standing for our principles, even if we stand alone.
Gather so much inspiration, and it's shown in every rap or poem or track it's known.
Use our heart to write in some martial night,
bringing art to life when we spark these mics.
We are the light when these bars ignite.
When we start to strike, even scarred we fight.
Perfect combo of simple and complex as we.
The silent law bringing forth simplicity.
The silent law bringing forth simplicity. The silent law bringing forth simplicity. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show. I am your gracious host, Mr. Law. Thank y'all for coming back. So let's get right into it. Waste no time here. I have the book and movie of the week. So the movie, let's start with a movie that came out in 1993. It's called The Piano. Directed by Jane Campion, The Piano is a hauntingly beautiful film set in 19th century New Zealand, and it tells the story of Ada McGrath, who is played by Holly Hunter, a mute woman who communicates through her piano. Ada is sent to New Zealand for an arranged marriage to a man she's never met, a brother named Alistair Stewart. She brings her piano with her, which becomes a symbol of her voice and autonomy. Excuse me. So Ada's life takes an unexpected turn when she forms a passionate and forbidden relationship with her neighbor, George Baines, who becomes fascinated with her music. The Piano has been called a masterpiece by some. It delves deep into the themes of silence, communication, and self-expression. So the director's direction is both delicate and powerful, weaving a narrative that explores the complexities of human connection and the power of non-verbal communication. The Piano is a must-watch for anyone who appreciates films that challenge traditional storytelling and offer profound insights into the human experience. I believe you can check it out on Amazon Prime. Check that out. So, moving right along to the book of the week, one called Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. In Quiet, Susan explores the strengths and challenges of introverts in a society that often values extroversion. Cain argues that introverts, who make up at least 1/3 of the population, possess unique qualities such as deep focus, creativity, and a propensity for listening. The book challenges the cultural bias towards extroversion and highlights the contributions of introverts in various fields, from science to art to business and leadership. Quiet is an empowering book, offers a fresh perspective on introversion, and Susan Cain's meticulous research and engaging storytelling make a compelling case for the value of quiet reflection and introspection. The book is filled with fascinating insights and real-life examples of successful introverts. Cain's writings are both accessible and thought-provoking, encouraging readers to embrace their introverted nature and recognize the power of silence. Quiet is an essential reading for anyone looking to understand themselves better and appreciate the quiet strength within. Both the piano movie and Quiet the book emphasize the power of silence in nonverbal communication. Ada McGrath's use of her piano to express herself and Susan Cain's advocacy for strengths of an introvert both highlight the importance of finding one's voice in silence. These works inspire us to recognize and harness the power found within silence, whether through music, introspection, or quiet reflection. So yeah, we're gonna end the show out with the quote of the day. I have two actually that I'm gonna read. And the first one is by Karen Marie Moning. And it goes like this. Karen Marie Moning. Words can be twisted into any shape. Promises can be made to lull the heart and seduce the soul. In the final analysis, words mean nothing. They are labels we give things in an effort to wrap our puny little brains around their underlying natures, when 99% of the time the totality of the reality is an entirely different beast. The wisest man is the silent one, examines his actions, judge him by them. Karen Marie Moning. Another one I have here is by Confucius. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Bars. Silence is the most powerful scream. Unknown. Bars. Silence is a fence around wisdom. German proverb. Bars. Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. Unknown. Lastly, by Ram Dass, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. I love that. My name is Cymarshall Law. This has been another episode of the Cymarshall Law Show. I love y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and positive energy, and we are out like that. One.
What should you tell when you are buying you? Be more careful, though you can't find dinner. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner. So hard for just an enemy, hard for just a friend, just your friend. Me nah lie, me love me family, but me not just you all of them. All of them, my town. But that's how me feel. Big up and rule, cause up a sunny kneel. All of me long time brother from Teachfield. Long time petro them a whole heap on the battlefield. Some of them are filled with grudge. My dogs are the realest dogs. And my heart clean, filled with love. And me medication sharp like studs. Dangerous skull, even them send me say the whole of them a miss. Go for the Psalms, them a send for the chalice. Them does a watch me like a radio analyst. But me unstoppable, remember me tell you this. In the music I'm like a senator. Them are the janitor. None of my link no regular. Mad sick, head no good like predator. What should you tell when you are buying you? Be more careful, though you can't find dinner. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner. So hard for just an enemy, hard for just a friend, just a friend. Me nah lie, me love me family, but me not just you all of them. All of them my town, but that's how me feel. Big up and rule, cause up a sunny kneel. All of me long time brother from Teachfield. Long time petro them a whole heap on the battlefield. Some of them are filled with grudge. My dogs are the realest dogs, and my heart clean, filled with love. And me medication.